I used to I put up flyers, said I could tutor people and whatever, and I had this scam going for a while. You would just tell them bring their class material, and then whenever they ask you a question, be like, "That's interesting. What does the book say?" And then you would just you would guide them through finding the answer themselves. And so I would do that, and this one girl hired me to teach her Excel, and I was like, "Oh, you're in a class for Excel?" She was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Just bring all your course stuff." She's like, "Okay, it's really just a couple of things I need help with." And then so she showed up, and she had already paid me the money, and she's like, beautiful. "How do I do this?" And I'm like, "That's interesting. Let's go to the help."
Yeah.
And we'll find it, because on your own, you'll need to do it this way. And she's like, "Can you just show me how to do it?" And I was like, "No."
No, you have to learn.
Yeah.
She's like, "Show me that you even know how to open Excel."
She just demanded her money back.
How much do you charge?
$100.
$100 an hour?
Oh, yeah, dude. I was ripping people off left
in
and right.
Montgomery
When were you
County.
doing this?
Yeah, because you got a bunch of rich, fucking,
yeah, those are rich.
bunch of rich kids whose parents want them to be good at school.
Yeah.
That's incredible, dude.
What were your
I
credentials?
taught some old man Photoshop, and I just never used Photoshop in my life. I was like, "Yeah, that looks good to me." Hey, good job. Just met him in the library.
That's a beautiful scam, bro.
Yeah, dude.
What were you, 17? Or was that when you came back?
19, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Did you
yeah,
tell
around
them
that window?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's a good way. I used to actually work for Chris Barelick. I don't know if you
Oh, I
that
remember
guy.
Chris. Yeah.
An autistic guy, and he would
Yeah.
refer people to me because he his whole thing was he would just drive around DC fixing people's computers,
Right.
quote unquote.
Right.
And all you do is they're like, "Oh, my computer's running slow." You just show up, reinstall the operating system, go home, charge them $250. No matter what the issue is, you just always just reinstall, back up their shit, reinstall the operating system, leave. And it's $250, $300. I did it with this Nigerian family one time, and I showed up, and their computer was in the basement, and I literally just took a nap. I just went to sleep because the guy was trying to fucking lowball me. He's like, "Okay, so I pay you $75." I'm like, "No, motherfucker.
No.
It's $200. Yeah. And then he was like, "Okay, $150. You trying to haggle with me?" And I was like, "Sure." And then I just slept. I didn't do anything. You want to haggle? Guess what? I'm doing my own type of haggling.
That's right.
Where you get less work.
That's right. You haggle money.
Right.
I haggle what I have.
I haggle
my expertise.
labor. Right.
Of doing basically nothing.
Doing
my already
of doing
crazy scam of doing no work. That's too much work.
Yeah.
You literally could have napped while it was reinstalling.
Yeah. I went to this old guy's house one time. He had a problem. And it was the printer is beeping or whatever. There's a light blinking on the printer. And I just Googled it, and it just means it's on.
Low on. Oh.
No, it does nothing. It was literally nothing. It's
incredible.
He's "I don't think it used to do that." I'm like, "Well, it does now."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Does it have trouble printing?" He's like, "No." And he's like, I was like, "Yeah, I just ignore it. It's not doing anything." And he was like, "All right." And he just gets his checkbook. Yeah, he just gets his checkbook out, and he was like, $150. Thank you.
That's incredible, dude.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even have the.
That's how I moved. I moved to Austin with that money. I
Off
made,
scam money?
No, scam money. Yeah, I made $5,000.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, and then I got back into that when I left Austin. I got back into that to move to LA. I was doing Craigslist,
Craigslist
Yeah.
scamming.
Just fix any computer problem or whatever. Just don't do anything. Because you don't need to do. They're not going to hire you again. It's a one-time thing.
Right, they've lost their money. And it's not like they know.
You're already a town. I'm literally gone.
Yeah.
I'm literally living in a different
That's some old snake oil salesman shit.
Oh,
That's show up, sell a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
Tell them it'll take a week to kick in and you're already gone.
Mm-hmm. My next move is doing that with home remodeling.
Ooh, that's
it'll be
just as
find
easy.
somebody that's got I want to redo my kitchen. Come in there, bring all my tools. No,
Sledgehammer the walls.
Take everything out.
We're gonna do an open concept. Just destroy all the walls.
Yeah. You turn all the cabinets upside down. You tape them to the ceiling. With duct tape.
This is French. This is the French cabinet.
That's the classic general contractor move, right? It's just disappearing in the middle of a project.
Taping the things upside down.
Taping the things upside down too, yeah.
Now, they always just tell you, but they just tell you it needs more shit while it's already underway. So you're kind of sucked
mechanics do that
money-wise.
too. Yeah.
Except my dad, who can't fucking haggle for shit. My dad always gets taken advantage of by people.
Yeah.
He's like,
He
I
like
gotta
does
work.
too much work.
Yeah, and
He spends it all in materials.
No joke. Yeah, he really
Yeah.
does.
It's funny because it's not my it's not my instinct at all. Like I'm always surprised when you go to like any kind of shop or whatever, and they're like, "Yeah, I'll just like take care of it." You know, you get
Yeah.
like a deal from a mechanic or whatever. They're like, "Oh, don't worry about it." Like throwing like a tire rotation.
Yeah,
for
it's
free.
goodwill.
Yeah, and it's like I would never do that.
I know.
Anything I'm doing, I'm going to charge you out the ass for it. Or it's like anything that's like custom built or whatever. How little of a margin that those people actually have.
Right.
You know, it's like if you spent all that time building furniture and you like paid for all those materials and shit.
Yeah. Well, my dad shouldn't do it.
Everything.
Of course, yeah.
Everything should cost $1 million.
Yeah, and he does good work. He's just a fucking bitch.
What does he make? Like cabinets and stuff?
Yeah, custom
Yeah.
cabinet work and shit like that. It's really fucking
My dad
nice.
used to do that for a while.
Yeah.
When we were growing up. Yeah, he had his own company, Closet Max.
Come on. It was called Closet Max.
Yeah, and he used to say he wanted to call it Closet Queen. And have the guys like the installers going with like pink shirts. He thought it was a really funny
That's a
joke.
good bit.
Yeah.
It still seems like it's a company about him being in the closet.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people said to him when he told them the name.
Where's the fucking chalice?
The chorizo.
Where the fuck is the chalice?
I'd like a
Chiladite.
The chuladu.
pound of gabagool, pound
Hey.
of chialich.